It's 11 p.m., you're lying in bed, scrolling through your phone, knowing you have that important project due tomorrow. You've had 3 weeks to work on it, but somehow, here you are, panicking at the last minute again. Sound familiar? You're not lazy. You're not broken. You're human. I'm Bear, and today I'm going to explain why your brain is wired to procrastinate, and why willpower alone will never be enough to beat it. Here's what's confusing about procrastination. It's not about time management. Procrastinators often know exactly what they need to do and when they need to do it. They have planners, apps, and color-coded schedules, yet they still end up watching cat videos instead of writing reports. That's because procrastination isn't a time problem. It's an emotional regulation problem. When you procrastinate, you're not avoiding the task. You're avoiding the feelings that come with the task. Anxiety about not being good enough, fear of failure, overwhelm at the complexity, boredom with routine work. Your brain sees these negative emotions as threats and naturally seeks to escape them. The fastest escape, something that feels good right now. To understand procrastination, you need to understand how your brain handles time. You essentially have two selves, present you and future you. Present you wants comfort, pleasure, and immediate gratification. Future you wants achievement, health, and long-term success. The problem is, present you is always in control. When you think about starting that diet Monday, present you feels motivated because the discomfort is in the future. But when Monday arrives, present you faces actual hunger and craving. Future you wanted to be healthy, but present you wants pizza. Procrastination is present you hijacking future you's plans. Your brain evolved for immediate survival, not long-term planning. In the ancient world, delaying gratification could mean death. If there was food available, you ate it. If there was danger, you ran. Planning for next year meant nothing if you didn't survive today. Modern life flipped this script. Now success requires delaying gratification constantly. Study instead of party, save instead of spend, exercise instead of rest. But your brain still operates on ancient software. It sees immediate rewards as more valuable than distant ones, even when logic says otherwise. Many procrastinators are perfectionists in disguise. They delay starting because they want to do it perfectly, and perfect feels impossible. If you can't write the perfect email, why write any email? If you can't exercise for an hour, why exercise at all? This all-or-nothing thinking creates paralysis. Perfectionist procrastinators often have impossibly high standards. They'd rather hand in nothing than hand in something imperfect. The irony is that perfectionism, meant to ensure quality, actually prevents completion. You can't perfect something that doesn't exist. Understanding dopamine is crucial to understanding procrastination. Dopamine isn't just about pleasure. It's about anticipation of reward. Your brain releases dopamine when you expect something good to happen. Social media, video games, and entertainment are designed to trigger constant, small dopamine hits. When you pick up your phone for just 5 minutes, your brain expects those little rewards. But working on your project, that's delayed gratification. The reward is weeks or months away. Your dopamine system naturally gravitates toward the immediate option, making focus feel almost impossible. Procrastination creates a vicious cycle. You procrastinate, feel guilty, then procrastinate more to avoid the guilt. Each delay increases anxiety, making the task feel even more overwhelming. You start attaching moral judgments to productivity. You're good when you're productive and bad when you procrastinate. This shame makes everything worse. Negative emotions are exactly what procrastination tries to avoid. So the shame of procrastinating leads to more procrastination. You're not just avoiding the original task now. You're avoiding the feelings about avoiding the task. Procrastination often masks deeper fears. Fear of failure is obvious, but fear of success is sneakier. What if you succeed and people expect more from you? What if success changes your identity? Both fears lead to the same behavior, avoidance. If you never fully try, you never fully fail. If you sabotage yourself with procrastination, you have an excuse for not meeting your potential. So how do you escape? First, stop treating procrastination as a character flaw. It's a habit, and habits can be changed. Second, focus on emotions, not time management. Ask yourself, what am I feeling about this task? Address the emotion, not just the task. Third, use the 2-minute rule. If something takes less than 2 minutes, do it immediately. For bigger tasks, commit to just 2 minutes of work. Often, starting is the hardest part. Once you begin, momentum helps you continue. Fourth, break everything down. Big tasks feel overwhelming. Small tasks feel manageable. Instead of write report, try open document or write 1 paragraph. Make the next step so small it feels silly not to do it. Remove friction from good habits and add friction to bad ones. Put your gym clothes next to your bed. Delete social media apps from your phone. Use website blockers during work hours. Make procrastination harder and productivity easier. Schedule your procrastination. Give yourself permission to waste time, but be intentional about it. Set a timer for 20 minutes of guilt-free phone time. This paradoxically makes you less likely to procrastinate because you're not fighting the urge constantly. Procrastination isn't about laziness or poor time management. It's about emotional regulation, brain chemistry, and ancient survival instincts colliding with modern demands. Your brain isn't broken. It's just optimized for a different world. The goal isn't to eliminate procrastination entirely. It's to understand why it happens and work with your brain instead of against it. Stop judging yourself for being human. Start designing systems that make success more likely than failure. Remember, you don't need perfect willpower. You need better strategies. And the best strategy acknowledges your brain's natural tendencies while gently steering them toward your goals.